Hello everyone, happy Monday to you all. Welcome back to our Destroy the Empire campaign live stream. And I did have a thought regarding the main quest line that I want to actually look into. It was something that kind of popped into my head because we're waiting for the actual quest to activate. And I've only done it, I think, twice. And that is this right here, the conspiracy strength. So what I'm wondering is, if you attack this conspiracy base, does it cause the actual quest to go up faster? Because right now it's going super slow. It says 106 days to go. So what I want to kind of do is I want to go after one of the bases and see how it will change the time. About 106 days isn't a big deal. I mean, that can go by pretty fast. Right now, we have it pretty well set up as far as how many people that we have prisoner. We got 46 from the north, 40 from the south, and 57 from the west. So we really have all three of the main kingdoms pretty much decimated right now, where we really don't have to worry about much. And I got them all unbalanced. And it's just my clan. It's just a single clan doing it. So I'm not too much worried about anything else that's going on out there. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go hit one of those and see what it would actually do to the time. Where was it located? And I haven't pushed the area yet because I don't want to draw myself into other wars. And that's why I've stayed local to this point, just capturing lords. I mean, you could do a speed run on it. That would be interesting to see. But I'm a little worried about pushing into this area as I'll draw everybody into me. And we've got the 100%. And yeah, we're done. We're just with athletics and two-handed. Which two-handed I could put one more point into. But I think I'm going to go with a little bit more athletics. Oh, we're still not up there yet. Yeah. I normally go with helping hands. The troop recovery rate, that's a pretty big deal until we can actually hit that. But we're pretty much set on that quest. I just need to figure out where that is at. And vicinity of Jomaris. So let's go head down to Jomaris. And let's see what we got going on over here. And I didn't check my people when I did this. I don't know about the people that were part of the Western Empire. Because I know Desperian disappeared, but... Oh, see, it says I haven't met him. That's weird. I wonder if that was... No, it says backing Regea. I'm wondering if there was somebody that I haven't eliminated anybody. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of a different campaign. In the vicinity of Jomaris. Where is it at? I actually need to find it. I don't know where the conspiracy bandits are. Because it would say. Oh, that's a hideout. That can't, yeah, that is conspiracy hideout. All right, so let's go check on the days. And I want to see when I do take this, what it does to the time of the actual quest. So we're sitting at 117 days ago. But it says 108 days. So I'm going to attack this, and I'm going to see what happens with... I got no Imperials. I'll just take the Sergeant. Because I'm going to let them fight it. And I don't have RTS. However, there is some good news. With Lesser Scholar not updating the Encyclopedia Extender, a person actually did it. He updated the mod. The only problem with it is that it's on Steam. That's the only issue with it. How do you play on update? Are you on console or PC? That makes a huge difference. Okay, all you have to do is go to the beta branch in Steam. You know how to do that? To select betas, and then select beta-1.20. It automatically bumps you to 1.2.3. There is no 1.2.0, 0.1, 0.2. You will not get it. So if you're on beta branch and you save your game, I included that in my last beta branch update I put out on Fridays. Sometimes on Fridays I'll put one out, and if they don't update the beta branch this week, because they're doing tests, I do plan on putting out a beta branch video to let people know what's going on, because we should be getting 1.2.4 here soon, which that will be the same thing. If you resave your game, it'll automatically put you to 1.2.4. So I want to explain to people how that works, because I know there's a lot of people waiting on 1.2.4, especially the console players. But hopefully, we should get 1.2.4 this week. They already did a beta test, which means they're close to releasing it. So hopefully I won't have to put out... Well, I mean, I wouldn't have to put out a beta branch update. As soon as console's ready, they're basically going to know... Well, I don't think they'll have live ready by Friday. If they get 1.2.4 out, I still don't think they'll be ready for live. Because they said they're going to do something a little bit different than they normally do. But the Encyclopedia Extender was updated. But you have to get it from Steam, and you have to download 2 files. And that has to deal with the fog of war. And that's why you have to do it. So I can get the Encyclopedia Extender back, which is one of my favorite mods. And I almost felt like begging Lesser Scholar to update it. But this guy took it over, so I'm really happy about that. Because it serves a huge purpose. It's one of the best information mods you can get. The amount of information that it gives you is insane. Which I do have a video that shows the mod. All I have to do is go to my channel and look up Encyclopedia or Extender. And it's something I did over a year ago. I covered the mod. Because until that mod was created, nobody knew there was a hidden kingdom stash, a bank. Every kingdom has. Nobody knew that. And he was unable to uncover it by doing that. But it just offers so much quality of life. It's amazing. Come on. I wish I had RTS. I haven't seen RTS updated yet. But as I didn't know if I was going to siege or not, I didn't want to put RTS back on. Now we'll see how much this... Look at them all. Wow. Well, this is going to be a duel. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to. Damn. Block jam. Look at this. Got him. Everybody has access to it. It's designed to allow people that go broke to have money, is what it's designed for. So clans will not go broke. That's its purpose. All right, let's see what it did to the quest. It was 1,200 strength and like 1,100. Yeah. It still says 108 days. That's clans. Yeah, that's not kingdom. Oh, okay. It will supply, so I don't want to touch them. I want to let them go. It's weird why it would go down that much. That would have to be a coding issue on Tailworld's part. I'll just have to send everybody. No RTS, but we'll just send everybody. So we have to wait about 100 days for the quest to activate, is really what we have to do. And then we could start taking everything. I mean, I could start taking it now, but I really want to get the quest activated. Yeah, I've never really seen a Kingdom Bank hit zero. Only really once did I see that happen, and that's when they lost all their feet. Besides that, I haven't seen that happen.
Bowman! Forward! Loose formation!
But I haven't used the mod since, was it 1.4? My death campaign, or the last campaign I did. It hasn't been updated. So I forget when the last time I used it was. Block. I got him. I would have to test it out. But I don't have it yet. Because one of the biggest things that I absolutely hate is I hate Steam. Steam automatically updates your mods. And when it updates your mod, it could cause an issue with another mod that then conflicts with it. So that's why I like using Nexus, because I get the mods working the way that I want them working, and I don't need to touch them again. But he will not use Nexus. So I'm probably going to end up doing it. I think I might get it ready for Wednesday's stream. Try to get it working, but I do have a lot of other stuff going on right now. So I don't really have a ton of time. As it is, I wanted to get Starfield guides out. But I'm working on something else right now with how bad revenue is on Bannerlord and my channel in particular. I had an opportunity to really solve all my revenue problems. So I kind of jumped at it. But it's going to take a day or 2 days of my time each week to do it. But that's going to allow me the freedom on the channel to do what I want and not have to sit there and worry about revenue. So I jumped at the chance. We have to wait for I wanted to take that castle. That's what I wanted to do. Because that castle would be a perfect opportunity to take it. And then have that. Yeah, that's got 287 defenders already. Let's take this castle. This is why I don't have RTS on. Because I don't want to crash. which I don't think it's been fixed. I highly doubt it. And something I haven't announced yet is that I will most likely be abandoning the second channel. I don't have the time to now worry about 3 channels, and it's taking forever to hit 1,000 subs being just a playthrough channel, even streaming, that it's just not worth my time. I'm still like 337 subs short of getting partnered, and I'm moving at a snail's pace on it, so it's just not worth it anymore. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the channel yet, if I'm just going to let it sit there for a while. See, this is where I'd want RTS. This is only 100. I mean, I could sim it. I hate simming, especially not having high tactics. I hate simming. It always feels like you lose important people doing that. I'll have to try to remember to definitely check that out. It could be a code in Tail World. I know there's been a lot of money issues. And that's why I would feed money to clans, because the clans put in a lot of the money into the Kingdom Bank. So having them with excess money will really help out. I should just go. There's only 98 guys. And like I said, man, I hate to do it. I don't like simming. Unless I'm looking for prisoners early in the game, I am highly against simming if you do not have good tactics. And then this is the bad map where you're going to get hit a lot. You don't have hardly any cover. But I just don't feel like doing a sim right now. And there's only 98 guys. Yeah, see, I haven't even checked that out because diplomacy wasn't updated to 1.2. Improved garrisons work, but not diplomacy. So did they fix diplomacy for 1.2? All right, Isaac, what's happening, buddy? How you doing today? Yeah, last I knew, diplomacy wasn't fixed for 1.12 or 1.20, and that's why I haven't used it. The main reason why I like diplomacy is the minimum amount of time that you have to be at war before you can peace out, because you can cheese piecing out. And the minimum amount of time you have to have peace before war is declared. I like using those 2 mechanics. Hello, Jamie. Happy Monday to you. So we're just waiting on the conspiracy to finish and then activate the quest. And then we can start going at it. Why do I have to hit his shield? I got those shields up. Shields galore. And I can't see them. Yeah, those are all shields. I won't be able to touch them. Nothing I can do about it. Look at all those. Man, look at the javelins, the arrows. That's crazy. Goodbye. I still miss it, man. I'm such a sniper. Uh-oh, something happened. And I'll bet you that was Isaac. I have a feeling. I haven't seen it yet, but I almost bet it was Isaac. That's 2. Oh, I just missed him. That's 3. Wow, how many did you do? Guess that I'll guarantee it's Isaac. Come here. He's dead. Dang. Still going. Oh, hello. Gotcha. All right, let me look for a second. 5. And then another one. Oh, crap. Man, 6 of them. Thank you, Isaac. Wow. Thank you so much. That really helps. Today's look, this month is gonna most likely be my worst revenued month since May of last year. It's bad, really bad. That's why I don't know if you heard it. I actually am going to be doing something else to offset and help my revenue. So I hopefully won't have any issues, but it's going to take a day or 2 days of my time away. But yeah, Bannerlord's bad. And that's what I was hoping to get into Starfield. But that didn't work out for the best. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of those guys because they get it, and gifted memberships aren't like regular memberships. They don't auto-renew, so they normally fall off after the month. It's like I should get a separate page or a separate overlay for gifted subs is what I should do. And I like how Twitch actually shows it and YouTube doesn't. I shouldn't say it like that. I don't like the fact that YouTube doesn't show it, but Twitch does for the month. It shows who's gifted the most subs. Oh, we're done. Jeez, pay attention. I love seeing all that green. She got that? Yeah, she's got an 8%er. $55%. Wow. But thank you again, Isaac. Very kind of you. And welcome to all the new green people. No gardens. You know what? I think I'm just going to go straight to turning militia. Yeah. This is our... what we'll call it. God, see, I got to be careful. I can't... Well, let me double check. Make sure I have no empire. I hate to give away my troops because I need non-empire troops. So right now, this town or this castle has nothing. Sword Sister is Imperial. It's probably all Imperial. So it's not like I can really do anything. I'm kind of stuck. I can wait for somebody to walk up. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Azul. I get $2.50 or $2.40 from each Twitch Prime. I am considering going back and multicasting to Twitch. I've considered doing it. Just because it does offer a little bit. It's not that much. But every little bit helps. It's actually a prisoner. These are my prisoners. So, yeah, it's definitely not a party. Yeah, I got 100% reduced escape chance for prisoners. So I got like 120, 130 Empire prisoners from all 3 kingdoms. So when the quest does activate, now it shows 118 days to go. Then, because the whole, although I think it's active right now. I think I could take them right now. That's just when they're all going to declare war, which I'm at war. Hello, Kirk. Peace to you as well. Although we are at war. McIsaac, how you doing? I don't know why I call you McIsaac. I should just call you Matt. That's what I should do. Definitely thinking about multicasting again. I've had issues with it. And I like to try to keep all my audience here. Because I hate to split them up because it hurts me in the algorithm. Really bad. But it's like, well, it's a tough choice. I know not many people are streaming Bannerlord on Twitch. Yeah, you could do it at any time. Even if I'm offline, you could just go there and re-hit your Twitch Prime. So it's a tough thing for me to decide. Likes and viewers is how YouTube is going to push you in the algorithm. So I know there are people that prefer Twitch and would rather be on there. But if I do that and I get those people going over to Twitch, then it's going to hurt me in the algorithm on YouTube. So it has to be worth it financially for me to go to Twitch and multicast. Even though it's technically against the rules. You're actually not allowed to do it, although I don't know how much they're actually enforcing it. They're probably not enforcing it that much. We're just watching this right now while it builds up defenders. And then once it builds up defenders, I'll look at taking the next one, which will probably be Jomeris and Rote. I'll probably take these 3. That will keep me out of harm's way. I'm just waiting for it to get built up. But that's the problem. It's not like I can take any troops. I need troops. I got to go up into like Batanian territory to go get them. Which I'm not far away. But right now I'm kind of protecting this. Because this doesn't have anything and this can get sieged easily. There we go. Where are you going? Get back here. Are you going to come up this way? Come to Papa. Thank you. Duh. That was smart, wasn't it? Once again, I have way too many archers. Now, they're probably going to run away a bit. So let's move these guys up.
Move! Soldier, move!
And we'll wreck them. The only reason why the modding community is slowing down because of Bannerlord's constant change to patches. As soon as Tail World gets done with all these crazy you know, patches that they have to keep doing, the modding community is going to pick back up. When you get co-op, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Warhammer, all those mods, I mean, especially the two big ones are Banner Kings and Expanded Kingdom. You got those two running together. Once they're not breaking all the time, it's going to make all the difference in the world. But that's why a lot of people have abandoned the mods, because they're sick and tired of having to redo them every patch. And I understand their frustration. I know it's frustrating for us as well as community, because we want the mod. As of right now, from what I understand, although I haven't checked, I can't use RTS in a siege. Tweaks is still broke. Diplomacy is broke. Those are 3 mods I use, and they still don't work. Until they can get a branch that's stable, I can't see modders wanting to update it. The hardest part about that whole thing is that everybody that's close to Vlandia is going to have issues. And it's actually a video project that's being worked on. It's probably a week and a half for completion. And I'll let you guys know more when the situation arises. But it's something that I'm looking at doing with someone else. But I don't want to kind of give things away right now until we definitely confirm that it's something we're going to do. Oh, there's a ton of them. I mean, go down in the description. You'll see my mods that I use. There's a bunch that still work.
Forward! Move!
Oh, the ones you made. Oh, that's right. Didn't you do the relationship on notification? I thought that was you. I thought for sure that was you. That was great for my death campaigns, but I thought that was you. Yeah, the relationship on notification log, wasn't that you? That one's broke. Well, that I definitely tried. Probably just one cab running around. There we go. I can actually take prisoners. That's what I need. And I'll take the Battanians since they don't cost me any morale right now. There we go. I actually still have it, but for on the World Conquest, the actual campaign I'm running, that's got to be as close to vanilla as possible. And I didn't use it on this one, even though I really, really wanted to. Oh, I'm definitely going to be using it. I love that mod. Oh, it's going to be used. I cherish that thing. That's on the second channel, which I am unfortunately going to be abandoning. I just don't have the time to keep up with everything I need to keep up with. And it's all because of revenue. Revenues just dropped too much that I can't split my time between 3 channels and working on another project that I'm working on. I can't do it. So I got to give up something. I just don't have enough time. I mean, just the World Conquest itself, a lot of people don't realize how much the World Conquest is as far as work. I normally record an hour to an hour and 10 minutes of footage, and it gets cut down to between 30 and 45 minutes. Then you got to render it. Then you got to upload it. So just one episode could take me like 3.5 hours to do a little episode, a 30-minute episode. It's a lot of work. I don't think I need spearmen anymore. And I do need soldiers. And unfortunately, it's going to hit nighttime for you guys. There's nothing I can do about that. So sadly, we're going to have to attack at night. I don't really want to. I do this in editing. Strat Gaming showed me how to do it. How I can brighten this up in editing, which I've been also doing. I don't know if how many people have noticed the amount of editing that I've been doing. Close-ups. When I'm sieging and firing, you'll see me actually do close-ups so you can see the actual shots. So I'm starting to do a lot more work in the actual editing. Pulling a custom thumbnail still out of every video on the World Conquest. That's something that actually happens in the video. Thank you, Dave, for the $2. You guys are being very generous today, and I do appreciate it. Which is right at the end of the month, which I kind of needed. Because everything I get before the end of this month, I'll get on the 21st. But then when the first hits, you got to wait until the next month on the 21st. So it takes 7 weeks to get it. So it's kind of the perfect time right now. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to lose the relation. I mean, now, honestly, I mean, I do have death on. I don't think I've lost anybody. There's people that have died. But, yeah, this is not a death campaign. And I already think I know what I want to do in my next campaign. When this is done, I think I want to go back to the infantry live stream. I really enjoyed that. I don't know how many people here watched it, but I enjoyed it a lot. Infantry captain, specializing in all 3 infantry skills to become the great captain. No bow, no crossbow, no horse, infantry all the way. I kind of want to go back to that again because it was fun. And it'll be, although I don't know how much fun it's going to be with the block chance of the AI now. Man, I really hate the block chance. I actually despise it. Yeah, I'm going to go back to it. That's the next series. Absolutely. And which I'm going to be smithing because I want to get the Grim Reaper Jr. It's exactly, that's exactly what it is, Dave. I'm an infantry captain. The Grim Reaper Jr., that thing was a monster.
Footman! Loose formation!
So I want to go back to that now. Eureka! Oh, there's 3 shields. What's up, Joel? Yes, I love Bannerlord. Even with the terrible numbers, I can't stop playing it. I mean, I could stream Bannerlord all day. I really could. That's what I almost thought about using it for on Twitch. Because obviously I'm not going to be putting up 10-hour live streams on YouTube. If I did, they'd definitely be unlisted. In fact, this is the only live stream series that is public on my channel. All the others are unlisted, but in a public playlist. Every Monday and Wednesday, I'm here. 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, GMT -4. All Imperial. Can't take them. Nice. Lordly neck guards. That's definitely an upgrade. It is addictive. And when you add in mods to it, it becomes more addictive. I mean, I don't know how many hours I have, as I've mentioned before, that for a while I had Steam offline because my system was terrible when I first started my channel. And when you're offline, it doesn't record your hours. So for an entire year, I didn't record any of that time. I have, according to Steam, 5,000 hours. I think I probably have closer to 6,500 to 7,000. Cyber! I left you that message, Cyber. A Consguard playthrough I did of Consguard. It's called the Storm Riders campaign. Fun. I executed everyone. I left you a message on Discord and on your video. It's a fun game. It's a lot of text and reading, though. What you read in the beginning episode, Cyber, you're going to be doing a lot of reading. But, see, I don't want to give things away. I know you said you watched videos, but I definitely don't want to give too much away. But I think you're going to play it a couple times. I am doing great, Tony. How you doing? We're just waiting for this to go. Oh, there it is. 1,277. Actually, I don't need to wait. I keep thinking about that. I don't need to wait. Why is it not getting any troops? Maybe because these looters are stopping them. Yeah, it's a lot of text. Yeah, the guy that actually did it had to actually have water. Just get something to drink and edit it out. No, you cannot, Tony. These guys aren't getting any in the garrison. Ah! Oh, I would wait just a little bit, Cyber. I'm not sure if you're going to mod, but they're getting, like I said, I'm going to be probably doing a beta branch update this week. They're getting ready to release 1.2.4 beta. And then after that is when they would release it to live, which is the plan I heard. So to do a full series, I would think you would want to wait for it to go live. So that way nothing gets changed. It would probably be a week or 2 weeks. But yeah, I love it. And it's probably going to pull more views than your other things have. And get you more of an audience. Because it's like a lot of games out there. Bannerlord, even though it doesn't have many players right now, it has a very dedicated fan base.
Infantry! Forward!
Just like I have.
Move!
You know, they don't watch a lot of my other content, but man, they watch my Bannerlord. And if you're going to do a Bannerlord series, then I would actually promote your channel. I'd actually let people know that you're doing it. I thought you're that Civil War one. Wait, that was in the Civil War, was it? Yeah, it was the Civil War, wasn't it? Yeah, that one was that series. I like that. That was fun to watch. You're Marcus. That was fun. I like that a lot. But okay, Gorkum. I am working with somebody right now in which we will probably be putting out a video next week, Friday, regarding that. So when it does drop, I'll let you know. I don't want to give away too much information right now, I don't want it being taken by other people before we do it. And it's not a 100% confirmed we're doing it. I mean, it's like 99.9%. So I haven't said anything yet about it, but we're going to try to fix that problem. Yeah, it's not bad. Bannerlord still does have a decent audience. Absolutely it does. I don't normally look at my numbers as I'm streaming to see how many people are here, but mine varies greatly. I get anywhere between 15 to 30 people on average, and I can hit 20 to 40 peak. For a small channel like mine, that's a lot. For a 13K channel, it's a lot. Oh, there's so many. I mean, the biggest thing I get is I still have not done the Europe map. Even though I'd say at least 30 to 35% of my audience is European. So it almost seems like a slap in the face to have such a big European audience and still not have that map going. It's something I need to do. How, I don't know. I mean, I could use it in a series, is what I could potentially do after I get done with the World Conquest. Oh, that's my guy. I hate that. So everybody has a circle around them, so I know who are my people. People that carry flags do not have a circle. So if you don't look at the flag, you think he's an enemy. I hate that. That was 415 damage. 421 damage. $377. Now get back here. Boom. Oh, it was only 176. Joel, welcome. If you were on Discord, please let me know. Send me a private message. All right, we're done with this. Steve. Oh yeah, it's in the description. I've had a Discord server for over a year. I'm in there 10 to 14 hours a day where you have access to me. I'm on there all the time. I have over, I don't know how long I created my server, but in about a year to 15 months, I have over 6,000 Discord messages on my server. I try to talk to you guys as much as possible to answer your question. So it's a very easy way for you to get answers. And I also have somebody on there, my only, not administrator, is it? What, I forget what they call him, moderator. But I think he has administrator access. He's actually my code guy who has his own YouTube channel, very small channel. but he's got some amazing videos. So I have quite knowledgeable people. Oh, do we have any oh, I got a kicked prisoner.
Best pray someone gives you a quick death in a battle one of these days. Because if
He's talking about all the troops and everything like that. There was, yeah, there was that. Was it the samurai one? If that's what you're talking about, the Japanese one, where they're all samurai, and they probably changed some of the names. Do you discuss anything? Yeah. You can really discuss anything you want as long as it's respectful. You can discuss anything. We talk about Starfield. You know, people ask me questions about certain things. It's where I keep people more up to date on what it's more personal on Discord. So I open up a little more personally on Discord than I do on YouTube. Since I try to keep it more entertaining and informative on YouTube. No, base while making a flag. Are you talking about your own banner, or are you talking about the AI? Wait a minute. Why are you still going 225 after the new patch? Only thing you have to do is get the towns. They have 95% reduced escape chance from towns. They don't have 100%. So you're going to lose people. Your own banner you can make. That's how I mean, look at my custom banner. Yeah, my governor has a 95% reduced escape chance. Now, I believe you can hit I don't know if you can hit 100% on a castle either, because there's a perk specifically for castles, which is higher than the town. But I don't think you can in a castle either. But I actually have a video where I show how my big brother gets 95%. I have actually multiple banners. I have one for a bandit playthrough. Really cool. Somebody made me. I have them saved on my desktop so I can import them. I have 3 or 4 different banners. People make me banners and I keep them. I think the bandit one is cool. I forgot who made me that though. That kind of sucks that I forgot who made it for me. Yeah, it's basically my profile pic with the 1.9 on it. And I can't remember who made me that one either. I can't even remember any of the people that made me the banners. That's really cool, isn't it? Forget about them. Oh, no. I got the custom banner. I gave credit for that in my about page. I do have that. So, what you were talking about with the reduced escape chance, you get 50% here, 20% there to make 70%, and then 25% there to make 95%. So you can't hit 100% in a town. There's another one in here for castles. I think it's, is it Steward? I forget where it is. There's another one in here, but it's for castles. So that doesn't work. So they're gonna escape if you don't hold 100%. If you own all the towns of a kingdom, notables will disappear after a month. Okay. Yeah, if they don't join, exactly. But they're going to keep escaping, so you want to hold them prisoner until you can take everything over. Like, if I throw all of my prisoners right now into that town, they're going to start escaping. So why do you want to fight them twice? You want to take them all prisoner, take it over, then half of them leave, and about half of them leave, and half of them leave the game. It's not necessary, but it makes the game easier. I mean, I could just throw them all in my dungeon if I wanted to, but then I'm going to have to keep fighting them. Just waiting for them to keep coming back at that. So yeah, at 225 riding and scouting is not needed. It just makes the game easier. I could just throw them in the towns if I wanted to, or you just don't deal with them at all. I mean, really, just let everybody go to make it even more challenging. It all depends on what you want out of the game. That's it. It's just, yeah, how much of a challenge do you want to create for yourself? Which is what I suggest from every game, that you always do it. Oh, I mean, to me, that's what I think is probably the best thing that you could do in Bannerlord, is actually make a challenge for yourself. Whatever the challenge may be. No problem, anytime. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible, because what I like to do on these live streams is I don't want to play a long live stream. Even this is super long. 12 episodes, that's a lot. Because that way we can get to a new series and keep it fresh. And that's what I like to try to be able to do, is keep things fresh on the channel.
Soldier forward!
That would be weird, wouldn't it?
Camel, give him hell! Soldiers! Move!
That would be weird. Shoot. Gotcha. I need to get my axe going. Yeah. And turning off the receptacle for being able to fire. You wouldn't know that as well. And then for that, you almost want to put RBM on, and just trying to make it really tough and see how long you can last for. Yeah, just turn everything off. And like I said, I wish I would have had the encyclopedia extender. I would have got that. You can't turn that off. I tried last night. Are you talking about the receptacle to fire? Because you used to be able to. Crosshair. 2-3. There's a way to. There has to be a way to turn it off. Strat did it. I know he did.
I'm yours to command.
But I already know what the next live stream is going to be. I don't know what the next series is going to be. I'd like to do a more heavily modded series for my next offline campaign once all of them get fixed on 1.2.4 or 5 or whatever they're going to call it. I'm sure that's pretty easy to do. Somebody already created one with stormtroopers. I saw that. It was linked in Discord. It was, yeah, I forget what it was with the stormtroopers. 81 defenders. No garrison. Why is it not getting a garrison? It's not getting a single person in the garrison. Why not? And my people didn't put any in the garrison. Why is that? Every time you go into some place, they always deposit troops. Why are they not doing it with this castle? It's kind of weird. I don't understand what's going on. It's really weird. That wasn't just happening last week. I mean, it definitely ain't happening on the World Conquest. Boy, that's a pain. After like every battle, I got to go through all the troops. That's weird. They are about set, though, where I can go after Joe Maris. Like I said, I wish I had the encyclopedia extender to show you how many people they have left. They can't have hardly anybody left. Marika, walk it off. Doesn't matter. Yeah. This is why I'm thinking about doing some more smithing. Marika gets so many points. She's only level 12 that she could smith for me and build my weapons. That's why I'm honestly thinking about doing that. I mean, smithing, obviously I can't do it in a World Conquest. You're never going to want to do that. God, Ellen is just a beast. Really, if I put this last point into here, then she could start to work on her fighting. That is the daughter of one of my subscribers who actually watches my videos. And I ended up naming my little sister after her. And the guy told me that when his daughter heard her name in my video, it just lit her face up. So I've always kept her as that name. Because that's what really matters to me when I hear people, so grateful that they've enjoyed it or that they were informed by something I gave them. That's like the greatest compliment you can give. And to know that, I think she's really young. She's only like 8 years old. To know that it lights her up to hear that and that she's actually my little sister, I've never stopped using it. It's also something else. Isn't it something like in Lord of the Rings or, some type of MIDI? I forget what it is. It's used before. Yeah. Yep. I can't remember. Somebody asked me about it on a video. And I said, no, it wasn't because of that. So it definitely comes from something else. Or another game. No garrison. $55 in the garrison. Did we get a bug? Companions? These are not nicknames. These are actually members of the channel. Everyone, oh, I didn't rename him. Which Azul was here. That's the, oh, and I didn't change his name either. They're all members. A little, it could vary. It could definitely vary as far as the names are or the clans are concerned. The only bad part of them is that they do start out at only clan tier 2, meaning they get one group. So that's what really, really sucks about them. And where is it? No, that's members database. Stream names. Okay, who's next? All right, who do I have? I think I'm down to, do I have Dylan? Wait a minute. I got Nemros. I got Paula. I got Max. I think it's Dylan, Old Guy, and Jacob. Yeah. So this will be Dylan. What am I doing? Jeez. Pay attention. Oh, they're party leaders. Oh, Dylan's the name of our kingdom. Yep, Azul. That's Azul. Jinomagabwaba. When you become a member of the channel, then I put your name randomly when I start a series. So you could be called the clan, the kingdom, the main character, any family, and all that. So we'll make Tochi is, so that would be All Guy. And I got one more to do, which would be, wait a minute, I had another one. Him. And then this is Jacob. Whoa. Whoopsie. And I should do that with clans as well. Panic, how you doing? Oh, you know I'm going to mess it up, Azul. Why do you think I call you Azul? Because you know I'm just going to mess it up again. So rather than keep looking like a fool, I just call you by the Azul name. Which, yeah, Joel. All you have to do is give me the name that you want. I have a members database on my hard drive, on my desktop, of every member of the channel. And a Patreon. Either one. you get to be named somebody in it. So all you have to do is give me a name if you become a member, and then the next series I start, I randomly roll everybody's name, and then that's how I get the list. So you could be lucky enough to be named the main character two times in a row. But it's randomly rolled each campaign. The only reason why I'm not doing it on the World Conquest is because I don't want character reload on and people thinking that I'm using character reload. So that's the only reason why I didn't do it for that series. But for any other series, yeah, it's members. And I don't normally get names for gifted members, as campaigns could take more than a month, and virtually every gifted membership runs out. So if you put in a name, most likely I'm going to have to get rid of it before the end of the month. So that's why I don't normally go with gifted members, because I'm just going to be writing down their name to delete their name when their membership runs out. And if you don't give me a name, then I just use your screen name. I have a decent amount of members and don't go through them all. And that's where I need to start also naming the clans. Like when I create a clan, I need to make it a member as well. How many people do I have left to name? Last I had was 25 members. So I'm just over halfway through naming all the members. And I don't normally name them children because I don't normally play a game for 18 years. So I don't think there's really any sense in naming a child after somebody when they're just not going to be used. So I think I thought it was you, Joel, that signed up. You know, in the next series, you'll be randomly fitted somewhere to be named. You could be the kingdom as well. Linky, how you doing, buddy? Coming back to Bannerlord? They got 117, but still nothing in the garrison. They're getting in the garrison though. Why is this castle not pulling anything from the garrison? They're not both burned out. I don't get it. I know the feeling. I've been really tired lately. Because I've actually been going to sleep a lot earlier. People in Discord might have noticed that I've been logging off earlier than I almost always ever have. I used to log off at 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm getting off there about 8, 10 o'clock. Because my schedule's kind of flipped and I still feel like I'm recovering from COVID. Because you could hear it in my voice. I still have the congestion and a couple other side effects. So I've been quite tired lately. I'm just waiting for the thing to get done. I mean, I could give them 100 troops, run down to Asteroid territory of Britannia, grab them, and come back. Yeah, my brother actually had it, and it took for him it was his cough and his taste. It took him over 6 months to get it taken care of. Hello, Joel. Yeah, get on there. Send me a message and let me know. Have a good one, though, Joel. Welcome. Okay, to do that, what you have to do is you have to unassign him as a governor. Because I think I know what you're trying to do. What you do is you have to assign him as a governor, and then you got to wait till he gets assigned. Then you would unassign him as governor, and now you can call him to your party, which would be from here. So, where's Tyndall? Now, there you go. So he's on his way. I have it saved, so I'm going to reload it. And there he is. But you need to make sure he's assigned first. You can't just immediately assign him because it takes time for him to travel there. If you're doing it from here, just unassign him as a governor and then go to your member and then just click on him and call him to your party. And that's it. There, load it back up. All right. $128. It's almost there. Almost time to move on. Which I like I said, I think we're gonna go after Joe Maris. What a lot of people do is they will assign him from a governor on that page and then immediately try to recruit him. And you can't do that because you have to wait till he gets to the town and become assigned. I'm wondering when it's enough. It's right about there. Because defenders are back to having around 2 KDR. So that's why I'm so big on militia. Which I do need to make a video about that. It won't probably get many views. But there is a really terrible problem with the Tail World Code going on with sieges. Where the AI is failing miserably in sieges. That'll be, I won't be actually getting that far, Gorkum. I'm not taking over the whole map. The whole purpose of this was to just do the destroy the Empire. To run the quest line. I like doing it from time to time to make sure it's working properly. I think we should be good to go. So once we complete the destroy the Empire quest, then we're starting our next campaign. And that's it. I wonder if they're starting another army. Exactly. That's why I like to set up challenges before a campaign, so I could try to keep it as short as possible. And that's what live streams are more about. But really, live streams are more about talking to you guys and interacting than actually playing the game. It's a combination of both, where the offline is about playing the game. I don't know where they're going. There's no way they could siege it, although he might attempt it. That's the problem with the code. No, he's not doing it. There's a really, really bad problem, and that comes from... It was Mexico making a change in the code, but putting it back up to a 2 KDR, a ton of sieges actually fail. They never even get to the point in which a siege gets completed. So it's actually really, really bad. Why would the AI be dumb enough to attack villagers knowing? No, it was something he did before he left. He changed the code of the game, which was actually a very smart move. But because of the KDR being changed for defenders in a siege, the defenders used to have less than a 1 KDR. Now they have almost a 2 to 3 KDR. 500 militia, they could take out a 1,000-man army that's sieging them. Guaranteed. Just a 500 militia. So the AI thinks it can win, initiates a siege, and then it can't win. So after they're down to like 100 troops, they just back out and have to regroup all over again and recoup their losses. So it's bad because it's failing sieges miserably. The problem is either they're going to have to revert the code back the way it was, they're going to have to change the KDR, or they're going to have to make it so the AI is smarter in actually attacking sieges. So they kind of got a bad problem going on, and I almost guarantee it's not something they're going to care about even working on right now. I don't even think they would care. And Nihi. And I can't believe you're actually here. I've heard that you watched a lot of my gameplays and I actually get to talk to you. How you doing? Modest sniper. I'm not sure what you mean, Dave. Could have been something I missed. Only 375 damage. That wasn't a good shot. Every Monday and Wednesday, I'm here. 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, GMT -4. Okay. That should be about ready to go. 142. I'll take it. They're not recruiting garrison. They're not recruiting prisoners. Why are they not getting a garrison? Huh. And I don't... Let me see what I got here. Okay. I didn't have any empire. Just double checking I got no empire. Nope, no empire. It's a castle. And it's got low prosperity, but still it should... It comes out of my money. The garrisons do. So that shouldn't be an issue. I just don't know why it's not recruiting. And in fact, I'm going to go with infantry because I have plenty of cav. Would you want to go the wood runner route? Alright. I say we go after Jomaris. And we will take... either 5% XP from battle shared with your troop. Or no morale. I guess I'll go leader of the masses. Although this does work. It is wicked. Multiple people can have this because it's a personal perk. So right now it should still work. Security is 47, but when I enter town, we're getting a plus 15 because 3 of us have presents. which means it would be able to cap out at, well, it's going to cap. It only needs a plus 5.3 to cap out. So we can get security full. It's a great thing to have because if you don't have at least 25 security, your militia will not fight. Something also some people don't realize. You need to have at least 25 loyalty for your garrison to work. You need to have at least 25 security for your militia to work. And now they're going to come over. They're building an army. Still going after it. It still won't leave it alone. I could throw some troops in there. That's probably what I should do. I should throw 100 troops in there and then go ahead. Although this is a great way to keep it, taking these guys out. I need to get the encyclopedia extender done. So that way you guys can actually see how many people are left. I'm happy it's back. I wish Lesser would have done it, but just for somebody to take it over, I'm happy he did.
Footmen, move! Archer forward! Cavalry, move! Troops, forward!
And they're just going to go hide up on that ridge is all they're going to do.
Horsemen, move! Troops, move!
They're actually trying to fire at me.
Forward! Archers, forward!
Where's RTS? I gotta watch the mods and see. Yeah, because the next offline campaign I want to do, I want to use about 10 different mods. It seems to be one of the more popular playthroughs that I do is when I do what I would almost call a medium modded campaign. About 10 mods. People seem to really like that and enjoy that. I think more than anything.
Footmen, move!
Followed closely by a death campaign. People love the death campaign.
Infantry,
It's always been good for me.
Formation, archers, forward! Runners, forward! Soldiers, move!
Come on in. Just have to wait for them. And here they come.
Soldiers! Stand upon cavalry! Infantry! Riders!
Wait for them to engage. They have engaged. Off they go. And then my horse archers will sit back here so they can flank fire. Ah! Ran past her. I want the Lord. Can't get to her. Not you. I don't want you. Although he could be a Lord. I wanted her. I lost her now. I don't know where she went. Yeah, no idea where she went. They probably got her. Damn. Yeah, they're chasing one cab down. Come on. Nobody died. I'm actually starting to run out of room now. We need to get somebody eliminated so it frees up space for me and for my prisoners.
You'd best.
Yeah, you guys don't have hardly anything, so give me those wonderful prisoners. The money's crazy. When you go into town and look at how much you could sell them for, and it's like, let me go into town. If I were to sell all my prisoners right now, almost 500,000 because of all the lords I have. I have, what, 150 lords on me? So I was hoping I would be able to run over here and deal with Jomaris, but I can't have two beasts that I'm running back and forth to. So why don't we go give some archers to the garrison here, and then I can go run up north and grab some troops, or I can run south. So we got 119 peon champions. Holy cow. I don't think I need any more right now. Because I know a lot of my people are going to have them as well. And the thing is I can't technically take them because most of them are going to be Imperial archers. They got 160 now. Now might actually be worth it. Ooh. The AI likes to prioritize a lot of archers, and that really makes me mad. They don't need archers. Okay, that's my little brother. Let's... we got to keep him going with scouting. He's the backup in case I die. That's why I have him set with this. So if he dies, I'm good to go. Except I won't have Bo. But Bo I can level easy. They're still raiding that village. They love that village, don't they? Go ahead. So he's going to create an army. See, I can't recruit these guys and throw them in the garrison because I'm not allowed to touch Empire troops. So I can't pull Empire troops from my people and throw them in the garrison because that would be breaking the rules. So I have a feeling that he's going to go over and stage over here to siege it. I just got to get that. Yeah, see, here they come. They got virtually no one left. Once they get that, oh wait, where are they going? Are they coming over here to stage? I know he's going to the army, but where's the army setting up? There it is. I kind of want to watch for them. I want to know where they're going. Almost 250. What do I have? Oh no, he's just. Really, I really almost want to go desert. No, we're gonna go with, because I think he's not gonna have as many cav, but Desert Born would be nice. All right, done. And give me just a second. I gotta grab something real quick. All right. I had a package that came from Australia, and I didn't want to leave it out in the sun, so I had to grab that package. Okay, he's coming over there. Ooh, we're gonna get a nice big army. It's gonna be 400 troops. Bob, I can handle that. Can I see him during the daytime? No, I'm barely out of range that I can't see them. I'm wondering where they're going to go. I think they're going for the castle. Oh, another one? Oh, no, that's Southern Empire. Somebody's already sieging it. Oh, is it a Western Empire and a second West is going to join? Oh, it is. We're going to get a big battle. Yay! Well, let me pull this list up. Oh my word, I have so many of these opened up. So many windows. Make sure my guys are good to go. What are we going with? Oh, definitely a skirmisher. I want the shield. I don't want all four. We're gonna get a nice little fun battle. It'll be pretty much demolish them, but it's still cool. So yeah, we'll let both of them come in. Oh wait a minute, one is the north and one's the west. They can't do it. So let's go take him out. And they might actually come over here once I take them out. I didn't notice that. One was the west and one was the south, or was it the north? I didn't even notice that. And without no, wait a minute, they could join in. As long as they're not at, oh my word, only 189. Look at see, there's the problem with the archers. My clan parties have way too many archers. I mean, it's fine in a normal battle, but if you in any way have a bunch of cav coming at you, you're going to get washed. And they're just going to eliminate all your guys so quick.
Arrows! Move! Footmen! Forward! Cavalry! Move!
And this is always a nice little map because it's a very small map. Really small.
Infantry! Move! Forward!
So I really like this map. One of my favorites. I don't know if we all, well, I don't think they all have line of sight.
Archers! Forward!
Try to move them up into line of sight.
Footmen! Stand apart! Cavalry! Attack! Infantry! Attack!
And this is when I should have my axe. Which I don't think I bought one yet. I gotta take off one quiver. Last I had heard, they hope to have an alpha version ready by the end of the year. They are doing some more testing. They tested tournaments. They are doing some more alpha testing. That's going to start up any moment to a new part of the game that they're actually working on. But yeah, hope to have an alpha version by the end of the year. It's been 3 years in development. No problem. I put an update video out a month or two ago, but they stream their work on Saturdays on Twitch and YouTube both. They have a Discord channel, which I think I had that linked in my video. All you have to do is search for co-op on my channel, and there be 1 or 2 videos, but it's the last one I did about 2-3 months ago. It didn't get many views, which was shocking. I figured co-op mod would be one of the greatest things for a lot of people, and just didn't get hardly any views. Which is sad, because I was going to use the revenue from that video to give to the developers, because they don't really get any money for doing it. They don't even have a partnered YouTube channel. So the only money they really get is from memberships on Twitch and YouTube, which actually they don't have it on YouTube, only Twitch. So I took the revenue from that video and gave it to them, but it didn't make hardly anything. Watch my prisoners. Yeah, it didn't even make enough to gift 1 membership. So I went on there and I gifted 2. And I don't want to take the looters. Well, I could take the looters to put in the garrison. Yeah, I could actually take these guys to put in the garrison, because I don't want them. But I can't take the Imperials. And they're not. They're prisoners. They're not troops. So that doesn't work too well without improved garrisons. Cam, how you doing? They got a lot of prisoners. But I will be more than happy to take all the Battanians, since I get those guys for free. Alright, that's good. Let me grab this guy, which you are right here. And that should be it. Yep. $60, 113, 169 prisoners. Well, it's not testers, it's the actual coders. The actual guys that do the coding, and I know there's more than one that does it. Well, the problem with how ambitious the game is, the game needs to be running. So how do you have 2 people connect, run the game? They don't want it to stop. They want it to keep going. So while I'm in a siege, the world still needs to be moving. And I think that's how they want it to go. So it's a project that's being done with no funding, on their own personal time. They have multiple people that are all doing it on their personal time. And obviously Tailworld is also still changing the code. So every time they change the code, they could run into problems. But still, I mean, an alpha version for the end of the year means we're on the horizon of them putting something out. Hi, Grandmaster Stevie. I don't know where they're going, but I want to jump them wherever they're going. And this is actually good because it's taking me near Battanian territory. I can go pick up some troops. I got no... Where are they going? I have no clue where they're going. Are they at war with Battania? No, it's Blandia. Oh yeah, it's not Tailworld. Oh no, these are just a group of guys, coders, developers that are doing it on their own time. They started it 3 years ago. But if you actually, like I said, want to see him work on it and ask him some questions, Saturdays on both YouTube and Twitch. Both of them, I believe, are in the description of my video. Where are they exactly going? They're going to Hen Castle to besiege it, which that's right. So they're going to go siege that, which means I can attack them. Because I am at peace with that castle. I normally just put them in shield wall and they pull out their spears. But my cav takes care of their cav. That's why I have so many. Oh, archers. Okay. Yeah, that really does suck. Those horse archers that come in, and then everybody fires on them. You gotta hold fire, wait for them to go away. Yeah, it's a pain. They're not gonna come to me either. Although I think we're across the bridge, and then they don't have the bug right now where they're not facing the enemy. You have to manually tell them to face the enemy when they automatically did it. I don't know if that's honestly a bug or they intended it, but it is boring. So these guys are like right here, almost facing the enemy. If I move them over here, they're not facing the enemy. They're facing that direction. They always used to face the enemy when you move them. Okay, so we do have a bridge. Let me get over to the bridge.
Infantry, move! Move forward! Cavalry, give them hell! Shoulder to shoulder! Don't follow me!
Come on, guys, hurry up. Come on, guys. You can do it. Get here in time.
Horsemen, stay close!
And now you guys are screwed.
Cavalry! Charge!
Now I can worry myself about this.
Infantry, move!
See how they're on an angle?
Infantry!
See how they're angled up that way? That's just how bad it is.
Archers! Move! Soldiers! Forward! Infantry! Forward! Raise your shields!
It's just F4. You just hit the number and then F4 for hold fire. Oh, you're talking about face direction. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it's F3, F1.
Footmen! Keep eye on the enemy!
Yep. You got to manually do it. Yeah. I caught you right at the last second. I was like, no, F3, F1 is face direction. It's just sad that you have to manually do it.
Cavalry! Move! Horsemen, move! Infantry! Line formation!
Those cav are way out there.
Horsemen! Give them hell!
I don't know if they're going to get over here in time. Yeah, I don't know why it was changed, if that was intentional for them to force you to do it. It doesn't seem like it should be intentional. But yeah, you have to manually tell them to face now, which is weird. $342 damage, 239, or 214, 237. Yeah, why don't you try that again? Come here. Oh, javelin. Trying to avoid his javelins. Oh, he hit his shield. Damn. There you go. Now I got him. I like doing it manually, though. I like spreading them out manually. I've always liked doing that. Because then I could figure out exactly how long I want to keep them in what direction. And, you know, it matters on the environment. Because the right side of your lines might look good, but the left side might be on a hill, on the back side of a hill. So you can't actually, they won't fire. They have no line of sight. That's why normally I like to do it just manually. 300, 200, 400. $300. We're actually done. We got that, didn't it? Finished.
Enough.
Sturgeon. I can take those sturgeon. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I could take some more troops. Asterai. I want to try to take the Botanians because I don't suffer that morale loss. So I'll take the Botanian. Yeah, low-level Botanian. Another Cataphract scale barding. I wish I knew how many they had left. I hope I really get time to try to get Encyclopedia Extender installed. Since it's an easy Steam, but it's also got 2 files that have to go with it. I don't really need any more archers. That's the problem. I'm actually going to castle-bound villages getting more peons. I don't need peons. I think they're pretty much done. And is that Empire? Yeah, it's Empire. So I think it's time to go take a couple feasts. Let's go ahead on over to Jomaris, because I think that the castle is pretty well set up right now. So first we're going to go there. And another army. They do not want to mess with me. Probably because that castle has hardly nobody there. It's got 3 lords, though. Ah. Damn it. I wanted to go after Joe Maris, but I see that and it's like three lords sitting there waiting. I don't want to give that up. 175. I think it's Phalanx. I think Phalanx is definitely the better one. The battle morale lost isn't a huge deal, because I don't normally have a problem with it. But those two, I'm not a captain, but the party leader, 30 melee skill to troops in your party while they're in shield wall. I know there's another one for shield wall. I think it's damage reduction. Damage to shields. I think it is. You're gonna take Veterans Respect. I guess we're gonna follow him. It's 3 lords. Actually, that's gonna be more than that. It's almost the rest of their entire kingdom. They got 4 lords and a minor clan. And there's another person coming in. Possibly. Yep. This is actually a good move. This is a smart move on my part. Oh, they're not doing it. Well, I should get him anyways. The Aserai didn't want to help me. Fine, I'll take him myself. But if the Aserai were to have done it, then I would have taken the prisoners that they got and bought them. Because I'm an enemy, they would have just been transferred to me, and they would still be prisoners. Oh no, not one of these maps.
Troops, follow me!
Not one of these 600 meter maps. Oh, I hate these. That's why I do a lot of the editing of the World Conquest. In fact, I showed the time on one of them that they were 600 meters away, and it took about 2 minutes to get set up without RTS. Feels like they're coming in.
Cavalry, forward! Troops, forward!
But I think I'm gonna back up a little bit. Yeah, they're coming in.
Infantry, forward! Form a shield wall! Archer, move! Riders, move!
Okay, so they entered a circle at 177. Let's move up. RTS just has a problem with sieges. If you try to initiate a siege with RTS on, it crashes. So therefore, I technically don't have it on. Because, like, right now, I want to go siege Joe Maris. So I would have to exit out, disable the mod, load it back up, and I don't want to have to do that multiple times. Yeah, it's vanilla AI.
Infantry! Soldiers! Move!
I do want to try RBM.
Infantry, stand apart! Cavalry! Infantry, kill them! Cavalry, attack!
That's what I'm thinking for my offline campaign with the 10 mods I'm gonna run. I want to see how RBM reacts to this new block dance. Because I think in my World Conquest, I think it was the World Conquest for Prison Breaks, I was 1 for 5 in completing Prison Break. because of the block jam.
Archer! Move!
Hello there. Goodbye. That was 494 damage. What was that one? 518 damage. Nowhere close to my record. My record is almost 700 with a glaive. $707. That is my record. Sweet, I got a brand new one. And this ain't even a crafted one. Now think if it was crafted. Because a crafted is, I think, about 4 or 5 more damage. Base damage. Alright, I'm looking forward to your series though, Cyber. Because I don't know how much of it you watched and I don't want to tell you, but I'm really looking forward to how you're going to react to it. Suzerain. A lot of text reading and stuff like that, but I mean, like I said, a couple playthroughs, man, it can be fun. Because then you get that through the first one, you're like, okay, I got to do a second one, see if I can do better. Or maybe even a third one. Or a challenge of some type. And then it kind of gets old. Then you're like, okay, I kind of had enough of it. When I checked, I had 50. Which is getting close to about half of what a lot of your other videos do. You got to give it a couple days though. That's the thing. You're not really gonna know. Yeah. The reading is a big part of it. Because it's kind of a role-playing thing. The whole thing really is. I mean, it's not kind of, it is. You're role-playing that guy. And a lot of different things can happen. And I think we can finally go after this now. Yeah, they got 199 troops. Alright, let's take this out. It was wood? No, yeah, wood runners. Alright, let's show them how it's done, Marika. Like I said, there's so many things I'd love to tell you, Cyber. But I would love to see your reaction if it actually happens. So I'm not going to actually say anything. I watched Party Elite play it a couple times. He streamed it. And it didn't have a massive audience, but it's just, the game is really interesting because each time it's going to change. I know, I watched somebody else do it. I watched him do 2 complete playthroughs. So I know all about the game without ever owning it. It's just, that would be one of those games, like I said, even for you, you're only going to play it once or twice and then probably give up on it. Because after a couple times, you're going to be like, it doesn't offer a lot of variety, but it is a kind of choose your own adventure. So, but like I said, I don't want to spoil it. Because I see how you react to some things. So, how you reacted in your Civil War game, you're probably going to be some of those reactions in this. You're definitely going to have some of those. Ah, it's the Raiders. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, that was highs and lows. Was cool about it. If you just dominate the entire game, it gets boring. But it was like you did good, and then you got your butt kicked, and then you did okay again, and it was that highs and lows that made it really cool. And you really went through highs and lows. Are they going back after that castle? I'm not. Oh wow. Okay. No, where are they going? No, I don't think they are. We're gonna probably have to break the walls. I don't want to starve them out. That's gonna take about 10-12 days. I think a smarter thing is breaking the walls. With 700 defenders. Because they're going to get a huge advantage over me. They're probably going to have closer to 600 and I'll have 400. Oh, unless that was fixed. No, that was the reinforcement system. But I don't keep up that much on Tail World News. Because I don't go on the website that much anymore. Because either it seems like I'm getting upset or getting into it with somebody. So I really don't get into it that much anymore. I kind of stay away from the forums. The developers don't really respond. I mean, the only reason why I really go on there is to report a major bug. Like the charm perk that switched for -1 persuasion. That's a pretty bad bug. That actually cost me in the World Conquest. I don't know if that actually came up. Now I might be letting people know something. That might be a future episode. I've recorded some episodes ahead of time, so I might have just given something away. I get frustrated is my biggest problem. Because as I tell people, I'm human. You know, I get to be frustrated when you ask questions from the developers and they just ignore you forever. And it can get exceptionally frustrating. And that's what happened. I get super frustrated and then I don't become the greatest person in the world. So I just kind of stay away from it. And, you know, if the developers were a little more, shall we say, forthcoming like they used to be, I go on a little bit more because I could get information. But the developers won't even talk to me. I used to have everybody's ear, multiple developers. They don't really want anything to do with me. So there's no real reason for me to go on the forums anymore. There isn't. I don't do beta branch updates anymore, really. There's no reason for me to do it. Nothing good is going to come out of it. Let's see what we got. Because normally on Tailworld's website, you either get the apologists or the haters. You get the people that absolutely love Tailworld and kiss their butt, or you get the haters that do nothing but bash them. Where I think I'm in the middle. I mean, I've praised Tailworld in videos before. And then I've blasted them in videos. When they deserve credit, I give them credit. When they screw up, I'm going to call them out. But I don't like bringing a lot of negativity to the channel, so I feel like that's all it's really been lately is negativity. So there's like no real reason to make a video. Where I used to put out a beta branch update every Friday. And no, now, block, block. They got too many guys. I need to get out of here. They got way too many guys. I'm gonna end up, oh yeah, see, I'm gonna end up dying. Look at that, they block high. See how they all block high? It's a favorite thing for them to block. Look at that. Yeah, I don't want to get into that mess. Now that I got reinforcements, it's different. That is where I need my app. Look at, okay. 277 versus 177. I don't know if that's the reinforcement system they're going to fix. This is a 1,000-man battle size. Why are there only 450 troops on the battlefield? I'm getting hit. Arrows. And there I go. I tried to back off. I just couldn't. Oh, guys from up top. Yeah. Now I get reinforcing. I got down to like 150, 160 troops. And then they only give me 140. So there's still only 520 people on the battlefield. I thought it was a 1,000-man size. It's only 1,000 at the start. But I don't know if that's what they plan on fixing, or they plan on fixing where they actually spawn, because the spawn of reinforcements is also terrible. All I've been told is that they are fixing the reinforcement system, and it will be implemented in future patches. That's it. That's all I know. I'm actually surprised I haven't been banned off the forums by now. Because we only have, well, that's most of our troops. Right there is 430. So we have a little bit left. Oh, we got more. I mean, we got what, 500? I might have a problem though. I got to be a little bit careful with prisoners though. All right, who am I going to use? Let us use Asarai? Yeah, that went good. I actually, oh, wait, I don't know if it has been played or not. Now I don't want to say it. I want to say something, but I don't know if it's in an episode of the World Conquest that hasn't been released yet. So I don't want to give away spoilers. Alright, took Jomaris. What do we got? Okay. 1 granary, no orchard. No, I think we're going to go right to militia. We got a level 3 militia grounds with trained militia. That's 11 a day. Yeah, we're going right to militia. All right, somebody's got a prisoner. Now the walls are down. So that'll be a slight issue I got to watch out for.
I'm yours.
I had somebody actually ask me that. Why don't you tear down the walls more? And that is very simple. The walls are still down. The AI can siege it very, very quickly when the walls are down. They normally build a siege camp and immediately go. It can take somewhere around 30 days to get those walls back. That's why a lot of times I don't break the walls. Which that depends a lot on your siege level. What is it called? Siege engine? Siege. Oh, geez. Now it's got me bugged. Siege Workshop. That's a repair to your wall speed. I think at a level 1 was 30 days. I can't remember. It happened in the Sturgeon live stream. I actually showed it. How much am I making? Making good money. All positive money. So I'm doing pretty good. Tatus is actually starving. Because what I really want to do right now is go up to Rote and siege it. We got to take all but 4. They have to have, or is it less than 4 feasts remaining? And then you win. So I'd like to go to Rote and take it. I'd like to eliminate one of the kingdoms. And there's the West has that though. That sucks. But I don't want to push too close because I don't want to start a war with the Aserai. I want to try to stay out of the wars. That's where I was looking at pushing this way. So when the quest activate, although I keep saying it's activated right now. That's just when the other part's going to happen. Fewer than 4 Imperial owned settlements. But I could still do this to remain on the outside edge. But I gotta wait for Jomeris now. Their walls are still down. I gotta wait for the walls to come back up and to get more troops. Not in this playthrough, because as soon as the quest is over, the game is over. It's not like a world conquest or nothing. Which, the Kuzite have only taken 2 pieces. 2 of empires, 1 of Sturgis. The South is still doing okay. They're doing good. I'm just more worried about the Aserai right now. I mean, they're all right here. All the way down to here. So I think I'm going to try to remain in the middle here. And then pull the trigger and go all out. I think, well, as far as money's concerned, I actually have a lot of money. You don't realize how much I got. And if I was to sell everything I have right now, including all the low-end equipment, I'd go from almost $500,000, about 1.5, 2 million, 1.3 million. That's how much I have on me. But I am keeping a lot of the equipment for the low level, especially for upgrading with the steward perks, But the higher level equipment, I actually get rid of. And I should be doing this more, and yet I don't do it. Because I don't really like to take the time to do it. Armor, that's a different subject. Because some of these could be upgrades. There. That's done. I just get lazy about selling is all. Really lazy about it. Yeah, come on down here. Come on. They would take this over easy. Oh, now they're going back up. Oh, come on, Tail World. As soon as they build the siege camp, they would siege it. Instantly. They wouldn't even build anything else. Yeah. I'm going through that on the World Conquest. You got to keep money to be able to peace out if you need to. Or right now I'm paying Blandy only 100 a day, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, as soon as they declare war on you, you got to end up paying 5,000 to 8,000 for the first peace out. So yeah, you need money. And I have a lot. It's just, yeah, I'm a lazy seller. Really lazy. Because I just want to keep the game going. And I don't want to stop because I feel like it can get too boring. Editing is different, though. If it's an offline campaign, I could do a bit more editing. But definitely on a live stream, I do want to keep some of it going. Unfortunately, we're at nighttime. Can't do anything about it. And we defended the garrison. They instantly tried to siege. They were already sieging.
Footmen, move through forward! Loose from it! Cavalry! Cavalry! Cavalry, move! Soldiers, forward!
And they are running for the hills.
Infantry, move! Soldiers, forward! Riders! Move! Troops! Move!
There. Oh, yeah. Who knows? Maybe on my next campaign, I won't utilize that feature. I'll only be able to utilize a governor. I can make that a rule. And that's the one thing that I'm trying to do with campaigns, is to keep it fresh. So maybe my next campaign, I'm not allowed to use the 225 perk. I can only use one of them. That's just to be able to transport people. But my brother's gonna, yeah, I could do that. There's all kinds of rules I can make up. The hardest part about making up rules is remembering the rule. So I don't get called out on it, which people have done in the past. I'll make a mistake and forget a rule, and then I'll get called out for making up my own rules. That's what I've been told. So that's why I try to do certain things so I don't run into that trap.
Infantry, stand up! Cavalry, attack! Soldiers, move! Infantry, cavalry, attack!
Shield. Take you out. 275 tactics, all I'm going to say is good luck. Tactics is the hardest skill to get to 275. So I wish you the best of luck. Unless you're talking about the 100% reduced escape chance. That's not tactics. That's actually scouting. But I'm not sure which one you meant. So I figured I'd cover both bases. One horse. Yeah, it does. I don't normally do that, as I don't use a lot of cheesing tactics. Like my 300 trade video that I have out, how to get it super fast. I don't use that. It's just because I want to play the game, and I feel like I don't want to get cheesy with stuff. Even though I don't have a problem with people that do it, I want to make that perfectly clear. It's your game, you do whatever the heck you want to do, but I just don't like doing it. Stable in beta. There is no stable beta. Are you talking about the live branch? Here's what it is. Each patch they're doing right now to the beta branch is increasing the beta branch. So there's only one branch. 1, 2, 3. The plan is for Tailworld to release 1, 2, 4 as beta. That is currently being tested right now and could potentially be released within the next week. If 1, 2, 4 is stable, Tailworld said that they plan to convert the 1, 2, 4 stable branch into the live branch. So I would still assume that you're at least another week and a half to 2 weeks away. That's my assumption. Well, they already got one wall fixed, but they don't have the second wall.
I'm yours.
Yeah, because with my infantry captain live stream, I normally don't take any of the party roles. I have a companion for every role. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that exact same thing, or if I want to be at least the surgeon, because that's really kind of important, being surgeon. I know. That's why I planned on explaining it this Friday, is what I planned on doing. I don't think they're going to have it, and I'll make it very easy to understand, especially when you can see graphics on the screen. You're going to go, okay, I know what it is, because I did kind of explain it. I don't know if you saw the beta branch video for last week. I explained how the beta branch is working. There's only one beta branch. When you opt into 1.2, there is no 1.2. You're on 1, 2, 3. It's the only beta branch there is. Then once they have it stable, let's say 1, 2, 4 is stable, most likely 1, 2, 5 will become the live branch, and 1, 2, 4 will be the beta branch. And then once that's done, there is no updating the beta branch. Then they will do 1, 2, 6 would be the next live branch, 1, 2, 7 live. That's basically it. Once beta comes out of beta, it's done. There is no more beta branch until they release a new 1.3. Still waiting for that wall to get fixed. They got troops. We just got to wait for the wall, or else they could easily siege it right now. Forced labor. Little brother, he's got to get his scouting going. Just waiting for that thing to repair. I know how the old system works, and I know how the new system works. But getting people to understand how it works, that's a different story. That's like getting some people to understand how the 300 trade caravan exploit works. I made a simple beginner's guide, and I had somebody tell me it was the most confusing thing. No, that was actually the workshop video. How to pick the perfect workshop in 4 easy steps. Somebody said it was confusing. I think it was just a troll. Because there is honestly no way you can watch that video and say you're confused how to pick a workshop. I really make it so simple. If I was you, I would do every other day, Cyber. But it all depends on what you're looking at doing. I mean, are you looking at getting partnered? Because you need to leave time for people to actually watch the video. If you're uploading daily, they might not have enough time to keep up on the series, and then they're just going to abandon it. So if you want to get an audience, I would highly recommend a minimum of every other day. Are they coming over here? I saw the army. There's the Southern Empire. Wall's still not back up. I mean, that's just it. You're doing it for fun, but do you still want to entertain your audience? Yeah, that's how I did it at first too. And a lot of people don't realize how I started my channel. I put out 2 1-hour unedited campaigns every single day. I only did it for fun. I didn't care about anything else. So really, I mean, it depends on though, do you care? Do you want your audience to watch it? Yeah, Tint. Yeah. It's something I don't recommend unless you have a huge love for the game. I don't recommend anybody make this a career. Unless you can get into a good field. I'm going way out of my way to get them. Maybe I should go after Boros. Yeah, just do it every other day. Because you also don't want to burn yourself out. That's something I've actually had a problem I've been dealing with that I haven't talked about with people. A lot to do with my mental state. I've kind of kept that out of the spotlight. But I do have that problem as well. You don't want to burn yourself out. Which we can get in one more fight. We can get in this siege. In fact, maybe what I should do is not burn the walls, but go onagers. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go onagers? Yeah, onagers. Exactly. I think every other day is good. Like the World Conquest right now, I'm releasing it 3 times a week. Because I want people to be able to watch. And you don't make a lot of money on playthrough. Unless you're pulling tens of thousands of views. I made more today, live streaming, than I made on episode number 1 of my World Conquest. And episode 1s normally make a decent amount of money. They don't make you a lot of money. So it's kind of just, you know, do what you want for fun. And if it's only about your fun, then do whatever you want to do. But if you start developing an audience and you really like your audience, then start listening to what they might have to say. Take that under advisement. Yeah, enjoy it. I mean, I definitely have huge regrets. massive regrets that I wish I could undo right now. And so I have to actually correct some issues. As a hobby, it's great. Little bit of money making on the side, awesome. As a full-time job, I'm never going to recommend it to anybody. There'll always be people out there that are going to do really good, but I'll never recommend it as a full-time job. You always have to be worried. And I mean, we're coming up to even the worst part right now for us people that are partnered. This is coming up to the worst time of the year for ad revenue. We're going to make even less because all these companies have used their budget coming up to December for the holiday season, and it makes December really the worst revenue month of the year. And right before and right after that, it's still not good. So we've got it really bad coming up for us. All right, now we can put these down. And then we're going to throw onagers out. Well, I wouldn't say the worst game. I definitely wouldn't say that. Bannerlord has been pretty good, and if you've developed a good audience, it's really good. And I already have one person I know is proof that it is good. And still good. You just have to get the audience. If you can get that audience, you can make a pretty good living on Bannerlord alone. But the question is for how long? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know a lot about Strat. Last year was, yeah, he put out that video because he's kind of transparent, but I'm not actually releasing a lot of information because I don't know whether or not he wants me to release it. But let's just say Strat makes enough. If I was making what Strat makes, I wouldn't have any problems. Because Strat and I are completely different in our lifestyles. I'm married with no kids and a lot of my stuff paid for. Strat is married with 2 kids, a house, I don't know how many cars, and I'm sure he's got a mortgage. So he's got a lot more expenses than I do. Oh yeah, Strat makes a ton more. I do about 100,000 views a month. He does around 600,000 views a month, around there. But I could have done what Strat did. Oh, easily. If I had done that from the beginning and didn't make Bannerlord a hobby, oh, I mean, I'd have 50 to 100,000 subs right now. Easy. I'd be making his money. But I did what Cyber did, or Tind has done, and I treated it as a hobby and just for fun, really. Although I don't know exactly Tind's all his motives, but, you know, I didn't care. So if I would have done guides from day one, I'd have 50 to 100,000 subs right now. But I went 6 to 8 months with not even caring, because I was only doing it for fun. Oh, Tim does have 3,000? See, because I've recommended so many channels, it gets hard to remember. Tim was then probably partnered before I even talked to him. I think Tim was. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 channels that were not partnered before I highlighted their videos that are now partnered channels. I saw their videos, I liked them, I showed their videos, and they got that exposure to help, and it quickly got them partnered. Yeah, those videos did really good, Tin. I saw the views on those. You did really good on them. No. It doesn't work that way, Cyber. I mean, technically it does and technically it doesn't. At 500, you're going to be able to get super chat, or you're going to, yeah, super thanks and membership. At 1,000, you'll get ad revenue. Which that's what I have on my second channel. Cheers, Tin. Yeah, so you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to get partnered. You have to have 500 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Well, I'm saying it wrong. You're partnered at 500 subs and 4,000 watch hours. It's just you don't have access to ad revenue. Once you hit 1,000 subs and the 4,000 hours, then you get access to ad revenue. So you do become a YouTube partner. It's just, yeah, without those features, there's no reason to get partnered. It's actually not difficult for somebody that does playthroughs. I mean, my lonely little second channel that I only post normally a couple videos a week and only has 500 subs, has well over 5,000 hours this year. And the year's not even done. Ads are always a tough thing. The more ads you put in, the more money you're going to make. But the more ads you put in, the more you're going to upset your viewer base. So it is a very, very difficult thing to manage. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I'm careful getting hit. Yearly 4K is not a lot. It really isn't. You think it is. But once you start getting if you have 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours is nothing. Right. But you got to remember, before they just changed the rule to 500, you needed 1,000 subs, and to get 4,000 hours was not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Yearly 4K is nothing. But yeah, as far as money is concerned, 4,000 ain't gonna pay nothing. How many hours do I do a month? And I couldn't even pay a mortgage. Thankfully, I don't have a mortgage. So I do... I'm trying to remember how many hours. Right now, it's down though. Really bad. My analytics are trash. This month, I've done 8,200 hours this month. And you guys got to remember, at the beginning, I lost the first 2 weeks of the month to COVID. Oh yeah, 1 month. Once you get the videos out there. Because, like, your videos that you have out there right now, people are going to watch those playthroughs for potentially the next year. So you're going to keep getting views on them. The biggest thing that helped me, besides converting into guides, was Italian Spartacus. He gave me more support and shout outs and did more for my channel than virtually anyone. It's tough to do. My time is limited, between the live streams, the world conquest, trying to get guides done, working on another project I'm working on. It's tough finding the time when we're honestly not making enough. It's really tough. Italian Spartacus is on Twitch now exclusively. He is a Twitch partner. So he doesn't, I don't think he really talks about me too much. But before I got partnered, I was sitting at about 750 subs, and he gave me my first shout out on one of his Bannerlord streams, and it got me nearly 100 subs in one day. And it helped propel me to get partnered that much faster. And he did it multiple times. And he's never asked for anything in return. The only thing he ever asked me to do was pay it forward. And that is why I promote other channels. Because I know how hard it is, and Italian Spartacus did it for me, so I feel an obligation to do it for other people. Money. 100% money. He could still do videos on YouTube, and he could still upload his streams if he wants to. He just has to wait like 24 or 48 hours after the stream. But he releases guides on YouTube and streams on Twitch. Okay, so we took Poros. He was multicasting, but then he was able to get partnered. So he went ahead and just got partnered. He wanted to. I don't know how much he makes. He shared at one point a little bit of his financing on Twitch, but I don't know. It is a TOS. Yes, you're 100%. It is a TOS for anyone to stream to any other platform at the same time you stream to Twitch. Doesn't matter who you are. It's a TOS violation all around. Whether you're partnered, your affiliate, anything. It is a violation. I don't know when that came about, but it is. So it's not a new one. It's definitely been out for a little while. Because I've been a Twitch affiliate for 7 years. Back when I was playing Path of Exile. I've been affiliate forever. I just never been partnered. That done. Force. See, I gotta go Force March in case I get him. And then Veterinarian. Or I'm trying to get this done so that I can look at chat, because I got that to do. It has become a lot harder. I think a lot of people got lulled into a false sense of security during COVID. And I know because during COVID, everybody was home. So all these channels were getting massive views. And now that everybody's back to work and now kids are back to school, it is much more difficult to actually be a streamer. Really difficult. Yeah, it's like I said, it's never something I would recommend right now. I would advise people to stay away from it. Like Tin said, make it a hobby and just have fun. Use it as some side money if you can. You know, make a little bit of money on the side. It's pretty good to do, but I would not quit your job unless you have a specific goal in mind, like you're a tech person, a finance person, where it's gonna make good money, and they do, but even then you're still running the risk. A gaming channel, you better have something about you, you know, like you're a Dr. Disrespect, or it's gonna take you forever. You need to have something about you that will draw people in. It's never gonna happen. Oh, I've done that. Oh, have I? Back on Twitch? Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3 people for 10 hours. I didn't have that much of a problem on YouTube. I've always had a decent YouTube audience. You know, nothing like these guys that have 100 to 1,000 people. But being able to get 15 to 25 people in a live stream, I've never had a problem with that. Especially on YouTube. So much easier on YouTube than Twitch. Because on Twitch you have so much more competition and you get recommended by how many viewers you have. That's not how YouTube recommends. They recommend according to what type of content it is and how popular it is. So it's a lot easier to get exposed on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Never recommend Twitch. But I'd say I'd recommend, I don't know. I like YouTube because I like having everything in one spot. The easy, just having it so all my content is on one location is what makes it great. And that's why I made the switch from Twitch to YouTube a long time ago. I exclusively streamed on Twitch, made very few videos, there we go, on YouTube. Alright, so the Sturgeons declared war. Finance. Number one thing you can do, finance. If you have any type of thing to know about it, finance brings in more money than any other ad content. May not be the most popular, but it brings the most money. But yeah, food, people, I mean, all kinds of different food channels. Food is a big thing if you, but you have to have that, like I keep saying, you got to have that one thing that's going to draw people in. You can't just be a bland, boring person. You got to have something about you that draws people to you. And not everybody has that. Yeah, you look at Bannerlord and it'll show a list of everybody, and whoever has the most views is at the top. And if you only have 1 or 2 people, you're going to be all the way down at the bottom, taking you forever. Where on YouTube, if somebody loves Suzerain and Cyber is streaming Suzerain, then they could go ahead and recommend him. Well, it is hard. Yeah, it's hard to say. I was speaking more along the lines of CPM and RPM. The highest CPM and RPM on YouTube should be finance. But for views, oh yeah, some of those kids channels where they make the animations and stuff, tens of millions of views every video. Those people really get it. And that's only got 81 defenders. Oh, yeah, they're crazy. If you're an animator and you could somehow do that, you could make a ton of money. Unfortunately, I don't have a great voice. I am terrible at editing, and I do not know how to do animations at all. People have some weird fascinations, Cyber. Weird fascinations. Why they watch content. Now I'm trying to be careful because I don't know if Sturge is going to come down here and come after me. So I'm being a little careful trying to protect Poros right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, my wife does it when she babysits. She'll put on a couple that, you know, these kids all of a sudden say, hey, I love this channel. And they put it on there. Oh, there we go. I'm not even paying attention. So that's probably Sturgia. Yeah, some of those channels they're making, you know, they probably have a team working though, so they have to split it or pay the team. But yeah, those channels they could get millions of views daily. Where a channel like Strat, which he's shown how much he's made, he can pull a few million views a month. Now do the math on it. Yeah, all you have to do is get the animators, the people with the voices, get all that together. They are sieging it. And this is a big battle. And unfortunately, we're not going to have time to do it. They're not going to win. There's still 116 in there. I'm ready to go. I'm going to take the Sturgeons out. Now, the Sturgeons, I'm probably going to put in my garrison. I have to see how many people I have. Those are probably going to go in my garrison. Or my dungeon. Because I can't hold them all. And I need to hold the Empire. You can look it up. I mean, the finance channels can hit about 15 is what they're normally hitting. I think I'm right around 5 or 6 on mine. I believe it's what it is. My overall RPM this month is $4.44. But I know finance channels can do $15 to $25 RPMs. Unknown, what's up? So they can make 3 times as much as me. As far as the animated channels, I don't know. But revenue is also down right now because of the time of year it is. It's coming up to the lowest point of the year. I've been on Mondays and Wednesdays. Same bat channel, well, same bat time, same bat channel. But hopefully, then you can mod. Then you have fun. Oh, 450 isn't bad, no. 450 isn't bad for a gaming channel. That's decent. Hey, Logan. And unfortunately, you guys are showing up at the end. I'm basically done now. 1 more minute till 3 hours is up. So I'm finished. I just have to do the wrap up and I'm done. Well, a video will get demonetized. Or it'll get copyright claim. So that's why I don't use it. I only have a couple that are copyright claimed videos. You're not talking your whole channel got demonetized. Yeah, tail end. Yeah. I started streaming 3 hours ago. Monday, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, GMT -4. Your channel's demonetized? Wow. That's crazy. Yikes. They don't normally go that far to demonetize a whole channel. Yikes. Well, I mean, if you have way too much, but yeah, if you don't have the 4,000 watch hours, you'll get demand. You have to keep up with that, and it's a I forget what they call that. It's a rolling total. So it's 4,000 hours in the last 365 days. So tomorrow, day 365 fell off and it starts a new day. So you have to keep 4,000 hours going. It's not 4,000 hours a year. It's 4,000 hours in the last 365 days. So yeah, that's why. It's not just all of 2023 counts for all of 2024. You got to keep it going. So that's probably why. All right. So I'm going to run through the wrap up. We sat around here getting this castle ready, which we ended up taking. I got a bunch more prisoners. From there, I was able to come down and take Joe Maris and then watch that for a bit. And then I took Horos. So we got some things taken right now, but the Sturgeons declared war on me. So we now have Sturgeon that we have to deal with. I don't know how much they're going to want to peace out. Oh, and Valandia declared war. I didn't see both of them declare war. So the World War is starting right now. Now's when the World War... This is the annoying part of Tailworld's code. At a certain point in every game, you get a World War. Anyone near you is going to declare war on you. It happens every game. Nothing you can do about it unless you pay them off. So, these guys I'm definitely going to take out. They can't... There's no way that they could take me or... I mean, their town... They'd probably lose a few more troops, but I'm not going to do it right now because we're definitely over on time. And as far as prisoners are concerned, I got 62 from the north, 52 from the south, and 72 from the west. So all of them have virtually nobody left. See, they would pay me 6,000, 6,000, and 4,000. So that would be nearly 16,000. The three would pay me to peace out, which of course I'm not going to do because I don't want to have to deal with the lords again. So I'm not sure what we'll do with Sturgeon and Valandia. I might end up taking this army and that'll probably push it down to about 1,000 or so. And I'll probably peace out because I am making 2,600 a day. So I can afford to do one peace out. It's not a big deal. Yep, if you got diplomacy, this wouldn't be a problem. Because they have the minimum time. And that's what I love about the diplomacy mod. So we are still sitting... we're getting close. I think we got 300 strength this episode. That would mean next week, Monday, the quest would activate. Although it doesn't really matter. Because I'm already at war with them as it is. So we just have to get them down to less than 4 feasts. We win the game, which I've already decided. The next series is going to be the Infantry Captain live stream again. I'll run through it more as we get close to it. But that's what I'm going to do on the next live stream. I don't know. I don't know that yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, what a win condition is going to be yet. All I know is I'm going to do the Infantry Captain. After the World Conquest, that's different. So, first of all, let me say thank you to Isaac for the gifted memberships, Dave for the $2 super chat, Joel for joining in, because I know Joel's not here. Azul, I'm assuming it's Azul. Oh, no, Camelot. Camelot for the Prime over on Twitch. Which I think that's Cam, not Azul. Because I think Azul over there is Azul. I can even see if you did Prime on Twitch, even though I'm not on Twitch. I can see that through Streamlabs. Okay, so thank you to all those people. And I think that's it. I think we're done. We're done for the week. No, this is Monday. What am I thinking about? This is Monday. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, GMT -4, and which we're then going to take out that army. I'm so messed up right now, Cyber. How could I think today is Wednesday? And thank you for the little time that you were here, but at least making the effort to be here, Logan. I do greatly appreciate it. So, Logan, Cyber, Jake, Isaac, Tind, Gorkum, Unknown Gamer, and I'm not going to forget the last one I'm going to mention. I'm trying to see if there was anybody else. I'm way up the list. Thank you, and to you lurkers that are out there, because I know I have my lurkers. Thank you as well. Hopefully I will see you guys again on Wednesday. If not, plan on a beta branch update video for this Friday, in which I will try to explain what Tailward's plan is for the live branch, and to hope that we have 1.2.4 beta before Friday. That way I could test it out and we could see how close I think the live branch is going to be. So I hope you all have a great Monday, tomorrow as well. Hopefully I will talk to you guys in Discord, where I will be on quite a bit, and you can have easy access to talk to me. Joel. Joel's not here, is he? I don't think Joel's here. I don't think he's here. A different Joel. It's a different one than you. I think he left. Yeah, it's a different Joel. So, I think that's it. So, have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you again in 45 hours from now to continue our live stream. If not, watch out for the World Conquest. It's gonna get interesting, and I'm doing a lot more editing work to make it a little bit more entertaining for you. So have the great rest of your day, and as always, a very special thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members. Without them, I would not be able to do these live streams right now, and I would definitely have to cancel them. So those are the people that are really keeping this going. And of course, I don't want to forget you people that gift memberships or donate as well. I know I probably don't speak enough to you people that donate, and I should definitely mention that to you. You want me to change it, Cyber? I'm going to change it over to your YouTube name. I'll get that changed over, Cyber. Nah, you could say no, I say yes, I win. Here, gotcha, Cyber. So that'll be changed before then. But I will see you guys again, hopefully in 45 hours from now. Have a great rest of your evening. As always, my friends, take care, and thanks for watching.